As the planet struggles under record-breaking heat waves, the air conditioner has become an omnipresent, nearly vital companion. In offices, schools, hospitals, homes, everywhere, people try to escape the suffocating grip of the heat. Yet behind this artificial coolness lies an almost forgotten story, that of a man who, more than a century ago, dared to challenge the laws of nature in the service of humanity. His name, Willis Carrier. It all began in 1902, in a struggling printing plant in Brooklyn. The ambient humidity warped paper, smeared ink, delayed deliveries, and pushed customers to the brink. At the time, attempts were made to ventilate the workshops, but to no avail. That's when young engineer Carrier, fresh out of school, envisioned a revolutionary machine, a system capable not only of cooling the air, but more importantly, of regulating its humidity. The invention was technical, but its impact would prove immense. Carrier had just laid the foundation for what would become one of the greatest transformations in modern comfort, though he didn't know it yet. His creation would slowly change the world. Thanks to him, cinemas became summer sanctuaries. Hospitals could breathe, data centers stayed stable, and major cities in the southern United States, once unbearable during summer, boomed rapidly. Cool air was no longer a privilege of temperate climates. Carrier, later nicknamed the father of air conditioning, had understood that taming the air wasn't a luxury. It was a necessity to support modern life. But this modernity comes at a cost. Today, more than 1 billion air conditioning units are in use worldwide, and that number could triple by 2050. The AI industry only worsens the situation. The paradox is cruel. In trying to shield ourselves from global warming, humanity consumes ever more energy and releases powerful greenhouse gases, thus accelerating the very warming it seeks to avoid. This vicious cycle threatens the entire planet, particularly poorer countries, which are often excluded from access to the most energy-efficient innovations. As ecological urgency becomes more pressing, perhaps it is time to revisit Carrier's lesson. For if he left a mark on his era with a groundbreaking invention, he did so by responding to a concrete problem with scientific rigor and long-term vision. It is now up to today's engineers and inventors to follow in his footsteps, to design cooling alternatives that don't heat the planet, to draw from geothermal energy, natural evaporation, clean power, bioclimatic architecture, and passive materials to build a breathable world for everyone and at an affordable cost. Carrier's spirit, after all, is ready to be revived.